A ver, yo creo que la cosa fue así. Dice, mister, que acabamos de darnos cuenta que nos falta un gol para meternos entre los 24 primeros. Dice, no brinques conmigo, Paulinho. Mas o que vos estaba falando? Dice, como lo oye, mister, que se nos ha ido la olla. Dice, vos está falando, sério? Então vamos fazer uma coisa, Paulinho. Fala com o Trubin para arrebatar o cone e marcar o gol que nos falta. Isso está feito, chefe. Y el resto, amigos, my beloved vikingos, is just second-hand embarrassment. Da vergüenza ajena y ya lo conocéis. And I'll tell you this, if he tells them to push for 2 goals instead of 1, I swear we concede another one. Another one straight away on the very next play. And that's our team as of today, lads. A club that looks short on leaders when things get tough. And now, folks, I'm lost for words. Muy buenas a todos, gente buena gente, football geeks, frikis del fútbol, football geeks, and welcome to a new episode of Inglés para Vikingos. So in my previous video, I said our new coach hadn't made many changes to the lineup, but he did make one that really mattered, mentality. Now I'm honestly lost for words. We pulled off yet another shit show embarrassment last night. Volvimos a protagonizar otro espantoso ridículo la pasada noche. Yeah, we pulled off a new shit show again, and believe me, I really don't want to go on another rant against the team. Y de verdad, no quiero despotricar contra el equipo. Instead, I think I'd like to focus on something more constructive. I'll try to point out what for me is the root cause, la causa fundamental, the root cause. So truth is, being level at 1-1 at the end of the first half felt like a miracle to me. Realistically, it could have been 4-1 or even 5-1. Benfica had 5 or 6 clear-cut chances, ocasiones clarísimas de gol, clear-cut chances. And then, right before the final whistle, we give them a penalty. Le regalamos un penalti, 2-1. Game over, guys. So what I've just seen in this match has left me stunned, atónito, stunned. I genuinely don't even know what to say, folks. It honestly feels like we keep outdoing ourselves more and more. Como que nos superamos a nosotros mismos cada vez más. We keep outdoing ourselves, but in all the wrong ways. So we started the game horribly, because we thought we were safe in the top 8. Everyone saw it, and it doesn't matter who is on the bench, y no importa quién esté en el banquillo. Ancelotti, Xabi Alonso, Arbeloa, whoever. Sometimes we walk out thinking we are Real Madrid. We've got Kylian, we've got Vini, we've got Courtois, we've got Jude, we'll be fine. And then we only really wake up when we actually need a goal. But that point, most times, is already too late, my friends. We just keep waiting for individual moments. Kylian scores, and the rest of the team assume the game will take care of itself, que el partido ya está hecho. And that's not what wearing a Real Madrid shirt should mean, because we didn't deserve to win today. Not even a draw, ni siquiera un empate. If Benfica were clinical, si hubieran tenido más precisión, this could have been a heavy defeat. That alone, eso en sí mismo, that alone should worry us a lot. You naturally expect the team to come out and react after the break, because even a draw would have kept us inside the top 8, avoiding the round of 16 playoff. But no, guys, when you think things can't get any worse, they just do. We didn't improve at all, no mejoramos nada, no better football, no tactical tweaks, nothing at all. We just kept leaking everywhere. Seguimos haciendo aguas por todos lados. We just kept leaking everywhere. And you can tell, even when we pulled it back to 3-2, it felt like every single time they went forward, they were about to score. Y es que jugando de forma tan penosa, e incluso hasta perdiendo 2-1 o luego 3-2, en el minuto 90 estábamos clasificados, amigos, entre los 8 primeros, top 8 in the standings. But of course, that was just an illusion. Era un espejismo. That was just an illusion. It was just an illusion because we all knew that sooner or later, one of our closest rivals would nick a goal. Metería un gol. They would nick a goal and leapfrog us, y nos pasarían por encima. Y fijaos aquí, chicos, qué prácticos son a veces con el inglés. Cogen a una rana, a frog, y luego una palabra como salto, leap, las juntan y ya estaría. Ya tenemos, como se dice, saltar por encima. To leapfrog. And that's exactly what happened. They freaking leapfrogged us. Nos pasaron por encima. They just jumped past us, just like that. And then, of course, the final insult. Last minute, they realize they need 1 goal to qualify. Mo throws the goalkeeper into the box, and they get the job done. The keeper scores. And off they go. Up and running. Marchando. Up and running. Adelante con los faroles. Frankly, I don't feel like sparing anyone today. Hoy no me siento como para salvar a ninguno de la quema. Maybe Courtois or Kylian. But our goalkeeper still conceded 4 goals, and Kylian, despite scoring twice, was sloppy and hurt the team collectively. So no, I'm not handing out excuses. I fail the players and the coach's tactics. I just don't get it. So the big question now is, what's really going on? What do we do next, lads? I've said it in a few videos early this season, and I'll say it again. For me, Vikingos, this is the real root of the problem. We have key players in key positions with no soul. Since Ramos, Cristiano, Karim, Casemiro, Kroos and Modric left, we've lost plenty of leadership at once. We've lost those guys who grab the game by the throats and say, no freaking chance, not today, we're not losing this time. Por mis narices que hoy no perdemos. That fire, that authority, that ability to drag everyone else with you when things get ugly, cuando las cosas se ponen feas, it's gone. And until that spirit comes back onto the pitch, this thing will keep wobbling. Se seguirá tambaleando. It'll keep wobbling when it matters most. Lads, today Benfica players won about 90% of all the duels. So we were already out of the top 8. We were losing. We were putting on a dreadful display. Estábamos dando un espectáculo lamentable. And to top it all off, y para más inri, we shoot ourselves in the foot, getting 2 players sent off late on. 2 players we might actually need for the playoffs. And I'll say it once more, another huge flaw in this squad, otro gran debe de este equipo, on top of the lack of leadership, is football IQ, folks. That player you've got on screen, Luka Modric, could honestly give a crash course, un curso express, a crash course on what actually having a high football IQ means. We don't know how to read games, we don't know when to speed things up, no sabemos cuándo darle velocidad al partido o ritmo, we don't know how to slow game down when he calls for it, we don't know how to manage moments on the pitch. Right now, I'll tell you we don't know shit, Vikingos. We haven't got a freaking clue, no tenemos ni puñetera idea. By the way, this cartoon by a well-known Twitter guy called Marseille is just brilliant. You can see the eagle from Benfica's badge, del escudo del Benfica from Benfica's badge, still in our crown as kings of Europe. That said, ahora bien, and here comes my Viking pride. I'll tell you this, it's only temporary. Football's funny like that. Now we got the chance to get payback for this second-hand embarrassment. Because fate is lined it up, el destino ha querido, fate is lined it up, so we face Benfica again in the round of playoff. Y para finalizar, la foto del día, today's photo of the match is a red card for the entire team. Hasta el apuntaor, como diría mi difunto padre, as my late father would say, including the prompter. Fijaos cómo se dice el apuntador, the prompter. No one gets off today, como diría el dicho en español. Hoy no se libra ni el apuntador. And for those who don't know the Spanish saying, in all theaters, the prompter was the person hidden away, quietly feeding actors their lines if they forgot them. So when I say, not even the prompter gets off, imagine just how abysmal and catastrophic the show must have been. Bottom line, no one's spared. No se libra nadie. No one's spared. Not even the kitman, ni el utillero. ¿Sabíais cómo se decía utillero? So in a nutshell, mis queridos vikingos, no matter who's on the bench, the attitude has to change. Right now, these players aren't showing Real Madrid DNA. Benfica played their hearts out. Se dejaron la piel. Hats off to their players. Me quito el sombrero ante sus jugadores. Hay que quitarse el sombrero. And credit to Mourinho too. He got it spot on. Lo hizo muy bien. And I truly believe we'll probably be fine in the playoffs, but the issues are real, pero los problemas siguen ahí. Sacking a coach, echar a un entrenador, sacking a coach won't fix an attitude problem. Now the pressure is on, and how you handle that dressing room, ese vestuario, that dressing room, is what defines our Real Madrid coach. But on a positive note, guys, and I know it almost sounds crazy to say, at least we made it through. Al menos seguimos vivos, pasamos adelante. So I love you, my beloved Vikingos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.